What's your plan for the next extermination? And will you be protecting everyone, not just your favorite character?
The wait is finally over, with the premiere of Hazbin Hotel's second season just around the corner. As we prepare to join Charlie and her friends on their next adventure, we get a glimpse of the chaos awaiting us in the trailer. There's a lot to unpack in those 2 short minutes, from the crowds amassing outside the hotel to some of the new characters who will make their debut. For today's video, I want to focus on the intense moments from the trailer, where we see characters engaging in epic-looking battles. Without further ado, here are some future fights teased by the trailer.
What do you think we should do?
I'm not ready for this.
I never liked that kid.
He's weak.
Number 1. Exorcists vs. Demons. We all knew it was coming. The Exorcists attacked Hell as planned in the first season, and the residents of the Hazbin Hotel fought back with everything they had. Surprisingly, they won and did some serious damage while they were at it. Not only did they kill Adam, but they also slaughtered exorcists left and right, and left Lute without her left arm. We can go into the second season expecting some of the angels to hold a grudge against them, and we get to see that manifest in Lute as she craves revenge for the friend she lost. As the current head of the exterminations, we can expect Lute to lead her sisters in another bloody conflict, but she won't be the only one inciting a war. In the trailer, we do get shots of exorcists and demons going head-to-head in Hell. Only this time it looks like they've turned the entire Pride Ring into a battleground. Through the carnage, Sarah walks without fear. She and other high-ranking angels make various appearances in the trailer. Instead of attacking the sinners directly, some angels appear willing to talk, as if Charlie's plan to redeem demons has encouraged them to adopt a peaceful approach. We even get a glimpse of Emily visiting the hotel. Of course, no good thing can last forever. Vox plans to challenge their time of peace by inciting a rebellion in Hell. In the aftermath of the Hazbin Hotel's success, he uses Charlie's win against Adam as a call to action for other sinners, who flock to the Hazbin Hotel to learn how to fight their long-standing enemies. It will be impossible for Charlie to convince every sinner to back down, and once they get violent, the angels will have no choice but to fight back.
I don't know, $1,000,000 heaven bucks. How about that, huh? Yeah!
Number 2. Alistair vs. Vox. The angels aren't the only ones on Vox's hit list. He has a score to settle with Alistair, his longtime rival who pushes his buttons like no other. We learned about their rivalry in the first season. It's only natural, right? The radio demon and TV demon couldn't get along if they're constantly fighting over the same viewership and souls. The thing that has these two at each other's throats is their shared status as overlords. They're the top dogs in the Pride Ring, and they're in constant competition to make the most deals. The more they have, the more powerful they become after all. Vox figured there was power in numbers and decided to create a media empire alongside other overlords, including Velvet and Valentino. He invited Alistair to join them, but at the time he preferred to operate as a lone wolf and declined the offer. Vox must assume that anyone not with him is against him because he takes Alistair's denial to heart. He hates the guy and wants to see him suffer more than anyone else in Hell. Their rivalry popped up here and there throughout the first season, but it was more of a subplot. The showrunner Vivian Madrano confirmed that the V's will have a bigger role in future episodes, and the recent trailer definitely puts Vox front and center. He might be busy rallying the rest of Hell against Heaven and usurping the Hazbin Hotel, but I'm sure he'll make time for Alistair. These two are overdue for an ultimate showdown, and with so many years of bad blood between them, only one might come out the other side.
Well, maybe someone on the inside isn't such a bad idea. Do you think Angel would?
Number 3. Angel Dust vs. Vox. Aside from Lute and the Angels, Vox will become the next big bad of Hazbin Hotel. Given the stakes of a full-on war with Heaven, he is the antagonist that no one will see coming. He's a mastermind at working behind the scenes and manipulating his followers, and those skills will give him a loyal army and the power to take control of the Hazbin Hotel. In the trailer, we see him walking around the lobby like he owns the place. He's dressed up, a news crew is present, and he grills Charlie to get the answer he wants out of her. He's using her and the hotel's reputation for personal gain, and it seems like he'll have some success. In other scenes, the hotel has several demons lingering about. Sure, some of them might be there for redemption, but others only want to help Charlie fight the exorcists. It might be Vox's war, but Charlie's the face of it. Charlie's too nice for her own good. We know it, she knows it, and all of her friends know it. Her kindness and sincerity are the things that make her so beloved, and she's the only demon who wants to change things for the better. Vox might pretend to have good intentions and claim he's there to help, but the other hotel residents will see through his lies. There's reason enough not to trust the V's, but Angel Dust in particular will have his guard up whenever one of them is around. In the first season, we learn he made a deal with Valentino shortly after arriving in Hell. Now he has no choice but to act in Valentino's movies and do whatever the Overlord says, even against his will. It's a heavy narrative, and although Angel Dust stood up to Valentino in the first season, their deal still requires him to follow orders. I expect him to be on his guard the moment the V's walk through the hotel doors, so much so he might uncover their plans before anyone else. In the trailer, we get a brief shot of Vox grabbing Angel Dust by the throat and holding him in the air. There's no telling why these two are feuding, but it could be because Angel Dust got caught snooping or he tried to protect one of his friends.
I promise I won't ever,
Charlie, it's fine. I get it.
Number 4. Serpentious vs. Cherry. For the most part, nothing in the trailer took me by surprise. After the finale of the first season, I took some time to theorize about the next season and where it was headed. Most fans anticipated an all-out war between heaven and hell. The return of the V's and a continuation of their rivalry with Alistair was also a no-brainer. Emily and Serpentious look like they're going to become close friends and convince the angels to hold off on a full-scale invasion, at least for the first half of the season. At the very least, the trailer suggests that we fans were heading in the right direction with our predictions. That said, one frame did take me by surprise. In the season finale, Serpentious gave his life to protect his friends, and as a result, he appeared in heaven as a redeemed soul. He received a new angelic appearance and a second chance at a peaceful afterlife. He's also the first demon to ever escape hell by changing his ways. In the most recent trailer, we see him in his new afterlife, often accompanied by Emily as he navigates heaven. Now that he's an angel, I think that change is there to stay, as we see several angels partake in demon-like behavior without consequences. That's why it doesn't make sense for there to be a frame of Serpentious in his demon form fighting in the streets of the Pride Ring. I know he will miss his friends at the Hazbin Hotel, but we see Emily and the other angels visit Charlie there, so why couldn't he? The only logical explanation I can think of is that those few frames appear during a flashback sequence. If Serpentious feels homesick, he might reminisce about his old life and the people he misses most. One of those people will be Cherry, his crush and love interest throughout the first season. Coincidentally, she was also his rival who fought him over territory. The flashback might be a fight between the two of them, which he might reminisce on as a romantic memory.
I'd love to wish you good luck in the battle ahead.
Okay.
The trailer didn't pull any punches, throwing us right into the action. The first season ended on a high note, but there are still so many mysteries to uncover and threats to defeat before Charlie can finally make Hell the kingdom she dreams of. We can go into future episodes expecting Loot and Vox to have some tricks up their sleeves, and for the residents of the Hazbin Hotel to find their backs up against the wall as the angels gear up for an all-out war. Which fight do you expect to see in the second season? Do you think another hotel resident will join Penthouse in heaven when everything's said and done? Let us know in the comments below.
Maybe you can, I don't know, command a little more authority.
But that's so mean.
Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, hit that like button, subscribe to our channel, and turn on notifications to stay updated on our uploads.
Aggressively kind to Angel's boss that I convince him to let Angel spend more time in the hotel.